Look, everyone thinks car salesmen are the enemy. But after over a decade in this business, I'm going to tell you, it's going to blow your mind. The car salesman, the guy you think is trying to rip you off, he's the only person in a dealership who actually is on your side. When you walk into a dealership, there's four people who have a stake in the deal: the owner, sales manager, finance guy, and yours truly, the salesman. Everyone assumes they're all working together to try to screw you over, and yeah, three of them are. But one of them actually needs you to be happy, wants you to be happy. So the owner, you're probably never going to meet this guy or these people, whatever. They might own five dealerships across the state. They're sitting in an office. To them, you're just a number. They don't really care. They're going to sell the inventory, whether it's you or somebody else. So, I mean, the sale really doesn't matter so much to the owner. The unit's going to go somewhere. There's a, as they say, that there's a ask for every seat, meaning that somebody's going to buy that car. So, um, there's stories of owners taking cars that people were coming to see. And, they set up an appointment. They drive for 2 hours. The owner's wife is driving the car. And of course, owners' wives notoriously suck at driving, so usually they come back with damage. Anyway, number two, sales manager. So the manager's got 10 people working on a deal to get him paid, and he's focused on dealership profit. So the couple $100 that you think is a big deal to you, the manager doesn't care. And he didn't spend 2 hours with you. He spent 5 minutes with me telling you about the deal, and maybe he comes out, whatever. If he came out, you probably pushed too hard. Doesn't really care. The sales manager sometimes, maybe he has somebody else coming in later, one of his friends, to buy the car. So he may really not care whether the deal goes through because he's going to sell that car later. Third guy, the finance guy. If you think the finance guy is on your side, you are doing this way wrong. The finance guy, he's just trying to push his extended warranty, his gap insurance, paint protection, maybe throw in a paint protection, whatever. Um, you know, they also have the whole sales force working for them, bringing them people to sell stuff. We just got to hope that they can actually perform and get the deal done when the customer says that they have great credit and turns out they are 620. Um, anyway, finance guy, not the guy. That leaves one person. Yours truly, the sales guy, the guy that spent 2 hours with you, the guy that, if it's snowing out, cleaned off the car, warmed it up, brought it over, ran it through the wash, did all those things, listened about your dog, listened why you need the car to go see your wife or see move your daughter into college, whatever the story is. One guy who has spent an hour, 2 hours maybe with you, that if you're shooting straight with him, he can help you get the best deal. Because if you don't buy from him, he just wasted 2 hours of his time. He made nothing on the time he spent with you. So the salesperson, although the mantra out there is that the salesperson is the guy that's trying to screw you over, couldn't be farthest from the truth. In the equation, he's the only one who wants the deal to stick, only one that wants the deal to happen, or needs the deal to happen because that's the way that he gets paid. We'll cover that in another section. We'll cover that one day with how salespeople get paid, and all that. But that's not for now. Now is the guy that cares about the deal, the guy who's invested in the deal, the guy who wants you to be happy. Give him a good review. Send him friends. Send him family. Is the salesperson. That's the guy that's on your side. That's the guy you should be the nicest to, not the sales manager, because when the sales manager comes over, he didn't spend 2 hours with you, and he's not losing a day's worth of work when you walk away and don't buy. So, little public service announcement here. Be kind to your salesperson. Shoot as straight as you can with them. Maybe don't trust him with your open wallet, but still, he's the only guy that cares about you. Next time, I'm going to cover some of the great stories from the degenerates, gambling, multiple wives. Well, not at the same time, just too many divorces in a dealership. Anyway, got some good stuff coming. Stay tuned. Thank you.